Hi, hello. First of all, a very big thank to you all. The response to my previous video with respect to the comparison of two answers, like one given in a popular textbook and another version given by me, that response was very good, and in fact there were few requests to continue this series of videos giving model answers and comparison type of things. Yeah, fine, definitely we are going to do that. Okay, fine. And those who have not watched my previous video can click the link below given in the description and watch the previous video also. Fine. See, now in this video I am going to take up another question from previous year ethics question paper of UPSC mains, and I am going to compare, as I did in my previous video, one answer given in a popular textbook and another answer I am going to give in my own version, and you can compare and see the qualitative difference between the two answers, right? Fine. Now the question is, this question is taken from 2014 UPSC mains, right? The question is, all human beings aspire for happiness. Do you agree? What does happiness mean to you? Explain with examples. 150 words, right? Fine. Now see, I am going to give the answer given in a popular textbook, right, and side by side I am going to dictate my own version of answer, right? Now the answer given in a popular textbook, the first paragraph, all human activities are directed towards an end, and all ends are then directed towards one final end, which is happiness, right? We choose happiness for itself and never with a view to achieve anything further, whereas honor, pleasure and success are chosen for the sake of happiness, right? So this is the first paragraph given in the popular textbook. Now I am going to give my own version of answer. The first paragraph for that answer is, we always make decisions with the goal of maximizing human happiness. Full stop. The creed of utilitarianism / consequentialism that accepts the utility or the greatest happiness principle holds that actions are right in proportion as they tend to promote happiness, wrong as they tend to produce the reverse of happiness, right? So this is the first paragraph of my answer, right? Fine. Now the second paragraph of the answer given in the popular textbook, right? I agree that all human beings aspire for happiness. However, happiness is subjective and its source may be different for each person, right? Fine. Now the second paragraph which I am going to give in my own version is, Jeremy Bentham introduced his famous philosophic calculus to measure pains and pleasures. Full stop. John Stuart Mill was of the opinion that no measurement of pain and pleasure is possible. Full stop. He condemned the philosophic calculus as absurd. Full stop. It may be possible to measure quantity but not quality, right? Humans have many aspects to their lives and all contribute to how satisfied and happy they are with their lives. Full stop. It's a quotation. Now I am going to give a quotation. It is better to be a human being dissatisfied than a pig satisfied, said J.S. Mill. Full stop. Both pigs and humans are animals, but they are satisfied in different ways. So this is the second paragraph of my version of answer. Now the third paragraph of the answer given in the popular textbook. I derive happiness I derive happiness by making myself useful to the world, full stop. I aspire to serve the world by following the path of righteousness and doing my duties in the most honest and honorable way. In the most honest and honorable way, right? Fine. So this is the third paragraph given in the answer of a particular textbook in the market, right? Now I am going to give my own version. J.S. Mill draws a distinction between higher and lower pleasures, comma, arguing that pleasures can differ not just in quantity but also in quality, comma, and that higher quality pleasures are worth significantly than that of lower quality pleasures, right? Full stop. J.S. Mill was of the view that human beings were capable of intellectual and moral pleasures which were superior to physical pleasures common with animals. Full stop. Higher pleasures depend on distinctively human capacities which have a more complex cognitive element, comma, requiring abilities such as rational thought, comma, self-awareness, full stop. Lower quality pleasures, in contrast, require mere perception, right? Fine. Now the next paragraph of answer as given in the popular textbook. In my opinion, realization of our potential to serve the society is the best way to lead a happy life, even if we encounter challenges in our path, full stop. Many great personalities like Mother Teresa, Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela followed this path to achieve happiness in their life, right? So this is the last paragraph of the answer given in a popular textbook available in the market, right? Now I am going to give my own version of answer. For instance, TV channels which sensitize and sensationalize news for purely petty gains are a kind of pig satisfied, and TV channels which present news as it is, sensibly considering the ethics of community well-being are a kind of Socrates dissatisfied, full stop. Hence I would prefer to enjoy a qualitative pleasure attained in a rational way of higher faculties rather than a quantitative pleasure attained by mere perception of hedonism. The answer which I dictated from a popular textbook is more like a common layman perspective, and also like even a candidate who has just passed his +2 can write a similar answer, right? But we are a special kind of civil services aspirant who have done lot of homework, who have put lot of efforts to study ethics as a paper, must definitely distinguish that version of answer with a qualitative version of answer, because an answer which is qualitatively enriched with necessary relation to the thinkers and philosophers' point of perspective, along with the usage of key jargons in a judicious way, will definitely fetch you an higher score. Will definitely fetch you an higher score, right? That's it, right? Thank you.